I've put together a list of 8 ways people make money in crypto. And using one or more of these strategies has created some millionaires and some billionaires in the space. Some of this is high reward, but some of this is high risk at the same time. So number one, to no surprise, is trading. Trading in crypto comes in many forms, and all it is really is just buying and selling assets. Interesting thing about crypto, and probably the thing that gets the most attention, is the ability to create new assets. And so with that, people can buy them, people can sell them, and that could be across the globe. And this is what some people think is the whole ecosystem. It's just buying and selling assets that are created by randomers. So number 2 is investing. And investing, I'm going to break off into 2 parts itself. So there's some people who invest in crypto assets similar to traders, but the difference they have is time horizon. They're looking to invest in months, years, if not decades, in the underlying crypto asset. And then there's other investors who invest in projects. And so investing in these projects is basically investing in startups, and they expect the same. They're traditional VCs to some degrees, but allocated to crypto. So let's take A16Z, for example. They're one of the largest tech investors on the planet, and they've invested in Instagram, Facebook, Airbnb, and a whole bunch of others. They have $7.6 billion in committed capital in crypto projects since 2013. And they basically want to find and develop the next wave of internet businesses, of course, whilst making a return in the future. And so that's a natural segue to the 3rd way people are making money in crypto: building crypto businesses. Okay, so follow me for a second on this. November 2022, FTX collapses, one of the most famous crypto exchanges on the planet. December 2022, SBF, the founder of FTX, gets arrested in the Bahamas. So we can assume 2023 is going to be a bad year for crypto. Let's say it is. Let's say it's slowed down a bit. Asset prices have come down in crypto. Public thinks it's a scam. People have lost money. The general vibe of crypto is down. How much did VCs invest in crypto startups over 2023? Based on the Galaxy report, just under 10 billion. So you're telling me when the world is pouring on crypto, VCs are still taking a long-term bet that there's value in this stuff? VCs aren't charity. They anticipate to make a return. And so that's another route. You take VC funding. If you have a compelling idea and vision, you create that, build it out, create a successful business. You sell that business, you get returns. However, that's how another wave of profiles are making money in crypto, which are the founders. Next, number 4, working in a crypto company. So founders set these visions, get funds from investors, and what they need people to help them execute on this vision. And that's the opportunity. You work for a project. Popular roles are software engineers, marketing, business development, sales. Traditional tech job roles are often needed in a crypto company. Some lean a lot more to finance driven, so you also need compliance and such. The profiles are very similar. So if you have those skill sets, there's opportunity. And if you don't have those skill sets, you can learn because there's still opportunity. So number 5 is grants. But fundamentally with grants, there are crypto teams that want the best developers. They want people to interact with them. And so they'll say, hey, here's a pot of money or of tokens for grants. And we're going to give them to people who do things in our ecosystem that we appreciate. If you want to be a developer within a crypto ecosystem, there's grants available that you can say, hey, I've built this. You could be rewarded with a grant. So this is number 6, is providing liquidity. Fundamentally, there are pools similar to kind of what you do for a bank. So your savings are in the bank uses that to allocate, and then they'll pay you back a yield. They can be allocated to people for a mortgage, they can be allocated for a whole bunch of things. But fundamentally, you can make money getting your assets, putting it in a pool, and earning a yield by keeping it in there. This is crypto. That does not come risk-free. The next is bounties. So this isn't necessarily a crypto specific thing, but it is quite popular in crypto. We've built this software, it's open source, but we need people to try and hack it. We need people to try and find the vulnerabilities. And what we would do is we have this pot here, let's say $1 million. If you can show us evidence of hacking and the solution, we'll pay you out. And so there's people who are literally white hat hackers, very ethical. And what they do is just go after bounties and try and cash in. Some of these guys are making tens of thousands per bounty, some making hundreds of thousands, if not millions per year doing this. And so there's a whole bunch of value in bounties, especially those who are parking their funds. And last but not least is farming. Some people actually go to ecosystems that are pre-token. They anticipate that a token is coming, and what they want to do is interact largely with that ecosystem's technology. They are, in a sense, farming with engagement, with the anticipation that they're being paid in the future. You don't necessarily know what the reward may or may not be. There's a whole bunch of market dynamics that go into that. Farming is a large opportunity. So those are 8 ways people make money in crypto. Again, crypto is a whole space beyond just trading, and there's a whole bunch of value being created. So let me know what you want to learn. Let me know if any of it sounds too complicated. Like, subscribe, share. The Thread.